Hey, let's get serious, guys.
Okay.
Here it is. Super Tuesday has come and gone. And the idea that billionaire buffoon Donald Trump might become the next US president is now a genuine possibility. It's time for a wake-up call. It's easy to laugh at Donald Trump, but some have stopped laughing and are now even comparing him to one of history's greatest villains. No, not him. This guy. Newspapers have made the link, posters have been spotted, the stepsister of Holocaust diarist Anne Frank has drawn a connection, and now two former Mexican presidents are on board.
I mean, he remembers me of Hitler. That's the way he started speaking.
Now, nobody's suggesting that Trump is about to engage in some murderous rampage or start World War III. Well, actually, he could start World War III, but he's no Hitler. However, if you study Hitler's rise, there are some similarities.
You've got a populist demagogue who is making a big play for people's sense of alienation and resentment against the political establishment. So all of these things do create these sorts of historical memories.
Let's take a peek inside the Hitler-Trump political playbook. Step 1, incite fear and paranoia.
The German people, blinded by promises from foes at home and abroad, have lost touch with honour and freedom.
Sound familiar?
The American dream is dead.
The similarities between Hitler and Trump are basically a huge disenfranchised part of the population, a group who believes the economy's not working for them, that the government's not working for them.
Germany has suffered deterioration in all sectors of life.
Our country is going to hell.
Next, you need to find scapegoats. There's no use having a problem if you don't have somebody to blame for it.
This poisoning of the nation will not end until the carrier himself, the Jew, has been banished.
Surely, Trump's never gone that far.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Hitler blamed everything from communism to the failures of the capitalist system on the Jews.
Trump is hedging his bets with Muslims and Mexicans. You know, it's their fault.
A total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
The rhetoric is awful, and it's not a coincidence. Donald Trump has long been known for keeping by his bedside books of Hitler's speeches.
Trump denies that. Either way, it brings us to step 3. Offering overly simplistic solutions with little or no detail.
I will build a great, great wall on our southern border.
The time shall come when you once again can proudly state that you are German.
Make America great again. We're going to do it.
Oh, and don't forget to ignore criticism. Just assure everybody the ends justify the means.
And in the last analysis, success is what matters.
I say waterboarding is fine.
When you get these terrorists, you have to take out their families.
Most politicians, there is that sense of right and wrong that stops them going too far. With Donald Trump, that bit that, says don't do this, it's wrong, just doesn't seem to be there.
I know it doesn't sound nice, but not everything is nice.
I know what you're thinking, comparing Trump and Hitler's going a bit too far, and maybe it is. Many have made that case.
There's a saying on the internet that the first person to mention Hitler and the Nazis in an argument loses.
I think the difference is Hitler did it because he believed in the ideology. Trump is doing it because he believes there's votes in it. It's showmanship for Trump.
I think our last point's the key point.
Yeah, it is. He's a populist guy, and he's going to say and do whatever. Or he's going to say whatever he thinks will get him votes. I don't think he'll act on 90% of the stuff that he says.
There's not actually that much to act on. That's the thing. Apart from saying how much he hates certain people, there's not. And I think the thing we overlook here is, like, the Republican Party hates Trump. But they don't actually disagree with him on a hell of a lot. They just don't like him because they can't control him. He's not getting the same don't.
His policies are all over the place, so they can't pigeonhole him either.
Have them.
They can't say to the left of the party or to the right of the party or the centre because his policies are just scattergun all over, and they change all the time as well.
We'll be back with more after this.